Handling objections. So now you've invited somebody to see the information. You invited them the right way, and you're following up with them. So after you call them and send them the information, you have to make sure that you call them before you send them the information. Don't just message them on Facebook. Don't be lazy. When you treat this like a hobby, you get paid like a hobby. You treat this like a business, you get paid like a business. So pick up the phone and call them and make sure that they're checking out the video. Then they are now have watched the video, and you're calling them back after the 15-20 minutes after the webinar, and or you're sitting down with them, and you're now asking them, are you ready to get started? That's all you ask. Are you ready to get started? That is the $1 million question. Most people do not join your business because you talk too much and you try to resell them on everything that you just saw, instead of just asking them, are you ready to get started? Are you ready to get started? Are you coming with me or not? You're coming with me, right? You ready to get started? So many different ways you can ask them to get started. You want to make sure that you close them right. And you say, are you ready to get started? That is the $1 million question. That is what is going to make you millions and millions and trillions of dollars in your World Ventures career for generations and generations. Are you ready to get started? Say it with me. Are you ready to get started? That's a six words that are going to make you millions and millions of dollars to your families for generations and generations, and help you impact millions and billions of lives all around the planet. So at closing them, are you ready to get started? No, I don't have the money. No, I don't have time. No, it's a pyramid scheme. No, what have you done with this? No. There's so many objections that come to people, and really, you can see how big people really are by as big as their excuses are. And some of these people should win like awards for some of the excuses that I've heard that come out of why people do not get started with World Ventures. And if they just simply say no, no means just not right now. Don't burn the bridge. Don't get emotionally attached to that no. Because the reason why they're saying no is because some will watch, some will, some wait, and they're waiting to see what you do with it, and they're not a leader, they're a follower. So no just means not right now. It's not their time. Don't burn the bridge. We also don't want to just take no right off the bat. Some people are just sitting on the fence and they just tell you no right away, or they're a little scared, or they're a little hesitant. So our job is to get them off the fence and to feel comfortable with getting started with us in our network marketing business. And in our case, World Ventures, to get us started and put them in the system. Great. Are you ready to get started? No, I don't have the money. A great way to handle this objection is it's in the objection itself. You don't have the money? How long has this been a problem? How long are you going to continue to let this be a problem? You're walking around without a couple $100. That's a problem. The first step to realizing that you have a problem is realizing you have a problem. Then walking around without a couple $100, we need to fix that, and we need to fix that immediately. If it wasn't for the money, would you get started? Yes. Awesome. Welcome to the family. I didn't have the money either. I ended up selling my 15-inch kickers and adding it to the $37 that I had in my pocket to go all in with the system. It took me a couple of days. Let's get creative. Let's sell something. Let's figure out how we can get an extra couple $100 into your pocket immediately, so that way we can start your business in a $1 billion company in a trillion with a T dollar industry. So that's going over the money. I don't have the time. How long has that been a problem? How long are you going to continue to let that have a problem? Do you hear yourself? You don't have the time. You don't have the time to do what you want. Like you're working 40, 60, 80 hours a week. You get to know your coworkers more than you know your own kids. Are you ready to get started? And then you just shut up. You just shut up. You just look at them blankly. The person that speaks first loses. When you ask them, "Are you ready to get started?" Again, are you ready to get started? Little head nod, little high five. It works. Trust me. If you start to resell them, you lose. It's a pyramid scheme. Do you even know what a pyramid scheme is? Please tell me, educate me. It's the person that's on top that is making all the money, and everybody underneath them, they contribute to their paycheck. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. A pyramid scheme is illegal. Are you a bank robber? Oh, I guess not, because if, I would be in jail if I was doing something illegal too. Awesome. Awesome. A pyramid scheme is an illegal exchange of money without a service or product. Here is your service. We have Rovia and Dream Trips, and our product, which is Rovia and Dream Trips. So you're getting a little bit of you're getting an app that you download. It's an application. You physically get it. No money you're handling to me. It goes all through my online back office system, and within 15 minutes your account is activated, and you get access to our online membership of over 5,000 trips to choose from, the traveling VIP, and getting access to all the other perks and services that we also have enrolled in the different memberships as well. Thank you. Are you ready to get started? Right. Let's get your application filled out. Then what have you done with this? And this is my fun one. So if you're brand new to this, you probably haven't had a lot of success. You probably haven't gotten a lot of success. You're brand new to it. Hey, big dummy, like I just said, I got started in this. I'm brand new to this. You know what? It's okay for you to borrow my success. Borrow somebody who's winning at a high level of success. How much money have you made with this? I'm about to make a lot of money. Are you coming or not? Did you not just hear that guy a minute ago? He makes over 100K a year with this. He was a first sergeant in the Army, retired early after 21 years. Also was working multiple security jobs and is a CPD. CPD Tactical and Special Weapons SWAT unit, and he didn't have the time. He didn't have anything contributing to him checking out his family. But didn't you just hear him say that he was able to do that in just a couple of years? Be able to borrow somebody else's success. Borrow to their success until you're able to have some success in this business, where you can now talk about you getting your 4, waiving your fees, going ahead and helping one of your friends in your organization get their 4, being able to earn residual income, able to help other people in your business earn residual income, and have those people come up and share their story as well at these events. So that way, you can go ahead and clear the date and just say, are you ready to get started? It is also a very inappropriate question for me to ask you how much money you make a year. See, I don't even know how much money I've made this year with World Ventures, because the year's not even over yet. At the end of the day, if I told you I made $100, you'd probably laugh at me. If I told you I made $1 million or $100,000 last year with this, you wouldn't believe me. So let's just say somewhere in between. The objections are practically in themselves. Are you ready to get started? Are you coming with me or not? You're coming with me, right? Let's get you started. See, when you ask that closing question, people, they like the emotional attachment that comes to things. So, kind of put a little spin on it a little bit. And hey, John, there is nobody else in the entire world I'd rather build this business with. I'd rather create more memories with than you. And throw a little sauce on there. You've been in my family for a long time. You've always been there for my kids. You've always had my back throughout school. You've always looked out for me when I've taken trips in the past and coming over and watching. You're just such a genuine person. There's nobody I'd rather build this business with than you, John. Are you ready to get started? Let's win big.